everyone, welcome to Quick Draw. So this is our online drawing class every Thursday from 4 to 4:30 p.m. on Instagram Live. Thank you so much for joining. Before I begin, I want to remind you guys about our online classes. We are doing online classes like Junior Renaissance and Little Monet, which you can check out on camcenter.org or on the link in our bio. So for today, we're going to be drawing a winter wonderland scene, and all you're going to need is a blank piece of paper and a pencil with an eraser. So I'll give you guys a second to get those things. And for this drawing, I'm going to have my paper horizontal or long ways. So make sure the longer side of the paper is sideways. Okay, so to begin this drawing, we're going to start with two snowmen in the bottom left corner. So I'm going to the bottom left of my page, and I'm going to start a little bit lower than halfway up and draw the first circle for my snowman. And I'm just going over and over again. Then I'm going to draw a second bigger circle under that one for the rest of the snowman's body. And if you guys want, you can draw 3 snowballs for your snowman. Alright, now after I have this, I'm going to give him a little scarf. So I'm going to go to the top under the first circle and draw a curved line across. And you guys can put any design on this scarf you want. I'm going to do some polka dots. So I'm just drawing some half circles and full circles across the scarf. And I'm also going to draw 2 lines coming down for the rest of the scarf. And just finishing it off with this rectangular shape. Then I'm going to draw more circles on this. And now we have a cute little scarf for a snowman. Moving on, we're going to give the snowman a top hat. So I'm going to the top of this little circle and drawing a straight line across. Then I'm going to draw 2 lines coming up from this line for the top hat. And a line straight across on top of this. And if you want, you can erase this little circle right here to clean it up a little bit. Then I'm going to draw another line across for the ribbon on the top hat, and I'm going to shade the rest of the top hat in darker. Alright, now for the next step, I'm going to draw the face. So I'm doing 2 circles, one on the left and one on the right for the eyes, and I'm going to color them in darker. Now I'm going to go to the middle of the face, and I'm going to draw a carrot nose, and to do this, I'm going to draw a curve on the left like a C shape. And then 2 straight lines coming to a point on the right side. Then I'm going to draw some lines going across for the little marks on the carrot. Alright, now for the next step, we're going to draw some buttons for our snowman. So I'm going under the scarf in the middle and drawing 3 circles going down. And you guys can do more or less if you want, but I'm just going to do 3. Then I'm going to color those in darker. So we're almost done with our first snowman. Now we just have to draw the arms. So I'm going to the left side and drawing a stick coming out from the top of his body. And I'm going to draw 3 little lines at the end of the stick for his fingers. And I'm going to do the same on the right side. And with that, we're done with our first snowman, so you guys are doing a great job so far. Now we're going to draw our second snowman, and this one's going to be a little bit smaller. So I'm going to the right side of this snowman and drawing a smaller circle for the head. Then I'm going to draw a slightly bigger circle for the rest of the body. And it's okay if you guys mess up a little bit, you can always use your eraser. Now I'm going to give this snowman a little hat, so I'm going to go to the top of the head and draw 2 straight lines going up. Then I'm going to draw a curve in the middle and some lines going across it for the details on the hat. Now I'm going to draw a big hill shape on top for the puffy part of the cap. And finally, I'm going to draw a little fuzz ball on the top, so I'm just going to do these little puffy shapes all the way around in a circle. Now I can move on to the face, so I'm going to go to the head on the left side and draw an eye, and then drawing a second one on the right side. I'm going to color them both in like I did for the other snowman. Now for this snowman, I'm not going to do a nose, but I'm going to draw a mouth with these little circles. So I'm going to draw a lot of little circles in the shape of a U for his mouth. And if you guys don't want to do this, you can just do another carrot, or you guys can do a button nose. Whatever you guys want works. Now I'm going to move on to the buttons on this snowman, so I'm going to the middle and drawing 2 circles going down. Then I'm going to color them in darker. And for the last step on this snowman, I'm going to draw the 2 arms, so I'm going to the top left and drawing a stick coming out and doing the same on the right side. Then on each of these, I'm going to draw 3 more lines coming out for the fingers. And with that, we have our 2 snowmen for the first part of our Winter Wonderland scene. You guys are doing a great job so far. For our next step, we're going to be drawing a Christmas tree with some gifts. So I'm going to go to the right side of my paper, and I'm going to start a little higher than I did for this snowman. So I'm going to start up here, and I'm going to draw 2 lines going out diagonally for the top of the tree. Then I'm going to make them go in, making this triangle shape, but leave a space in the middle. Then I'm going to do the same shape again, but bigger. And then bring those 2 lines in. Then I'm going to do this one more time, even bigger than before. And this time I'm going to connect the line at the bottom all the way across. And with that, we have our Christmas tree shape. Now at the top of the tree, I want to add a star. So for the star, I'm going to start with a point on the top. So I'm drawing this triangle shape, but don't close it at the bottom. Then I'm going to draw another triangle shape on the left side and on the right side. And then finally 2 more on the bottom left and the bottom right. And if you want, you can add some little lines around it to show that it's glowing. So I'm doing some of these long lines all the way around. Then some of these shorter lines in between. Now I'm going to draw some ornaments on my tree. So I'm going to draw some circles going all the way down the tree. And you guys can do this anywhere you want and do as many as you want. So I'm just doing this kind of randomly. And if you guys want, you can color in some of them, or you can leave some of them white. Now for the next step, I'm going to draw some lines across the tree for the string lights. So I'm going to start at the top left and draw 2 lines next to each other, going diagonally down, and then again underneath that, and again, and I'm going to do it one more time at the bottom, maybe one more, and that's it for our tree. So now that we have the tree, we can draw the gifts beneath it. So I'm going to draw my first one about right here, a little to the middle left, and I'm going to draw a rectangle. And you guys don't have to do the same shapes for the gifts as I am. You can do a square instead. Then I'm going to draw a cross on it for the ribbons. So to do that, I'm drawing 2 lines going down from the top, and 2 lines on the left, 2 lines on the right, and 2 lines on the bottom. And with that, we have our gift box. And for the final step on this gift box, we can draw a little ribbon on top. To do this, I'm just going to draw 2 leaf shapes, one on the left and one on the right. So it's going to be round on the top and pointy on the bottom, and they're going to meet in this kind of heart shape. And I'm going to draw 2 lines coming down from this. And there we have our first gift. Then you guys can do as many as you want next to that. So I'm going to do another smaller one. I'm doing a square. And I'm making the cross in the middle to just like that, with the bow on the top and 2 strings coming down. Then I'm going to do an even smaller rectangular one next to that. And I'm just doing the same thing each time. I'm not going to do a bow on this one. Then I'm going to do a big present in the back, and you guys can just do as many as you want. This one's going to go behind the tree. And I'm again doing the cross. And the big bow on top. And I think I'm just going to do one more. So I'm doing one more square going behind, or a rectangle, with the cross and a bow right on top, 2 strings going down. And that's it for the tree. So now we're done with the next element of our Winter Wonderland scene. And for the next one, we're going to be doing Santa Claus on a sleigh in the air. So I'm going to go to the top of the page, a little bit to the right of the snowman. And I'm going to draw the sleigh first. So to begin, I'm going to draw the left side of the sleigh with this round, kind of curved line going down to the right. Then I'm going to draw a line straight across from there. And then I'm going to curve this line up. Now I'm going back to the left and drawing a line straight across and curving it to this front piece. And this is the basic shape for our sleigh. Now I'm going to draw the little skates on the bottom of the sleigh. So I'm going to draw 2 little lines on the right side. The left side, and then 2 on the right. Now I'm going to draw a connecting line in between. Now I'm going to the left side and creating a curve with a point, and bringing that down and creating another straight line at the bottom. Then I'm going to draw another point on the right side and connect it all together. So it looks kind of like the bottom of an ice skate. Now I'm going to draw a little bag of presents in the back. So I'm going to the back of the sleigh and I'm going to draw a big circle coming out. Then I'm going to draw a straight line across on top for the bow, holding the bag shut, and then 2 rectangles on top for the top part of the bag. Now for the final part of the sleigh, we're going to draw Santa. So I'm going to go up to the right of this bag and draw a circle for the head. Then I'm going to draw a big oval under that for Santa's body. Now we can do the details. So I'm going to the right side of the circle and drawing a sideways U shape for the nose. Then a line going up for the forehead. And I'm going to draw a little circle for the eye next to that. Now I'm going to draw his beard, so I'm going on the left side of the eye and drawing a curved line to the bottom of the nose. And I'm just going to draw a ton of these little puffy shapes down his back for his hair, then also down the front for his beard. For his hat, I'm going to the top of his head and drawing a straight line across. Then curving the left and right side and drawing another straight line on top. Then I'm going to draw a big curve on top of the head, going backwards for the hat, and a little circle at the back for the puff. Now I'm going to draw his shoulder up here with this hill shape, and I'm going to draw the arm coming out on top and then another line under. Then I'm going to cut off the arm with these 2 curved lines, and I'm going to draw a circle for his hand. And you can color this in dark if you want, since he wears gloves. Now I'm just going to darken the back to make it more clear and give him a little round belly, and then a curved line across the bottom for his leg. And if you guys want to decorate his sleigh a little bit, you can. I'm going to draw some lines going across the top. You guys can add like a snowflake on it or anything you guys like. Now I need to draw some little reindeer pulling Santa's sleigh. So I'm going to start at the front and draw a little circle for the first reindeer's head. And then an oval behind it for the body. Now I'm going to go to the right side and draw a straight line across. And then I'm going to bring it back into the circle and draw a straight line up for the forehead. And I'm going to color in the nose dark. And then draw a little circle for the eye. Now I'm going to curve the top of the head, and the ear is going to be on the top left. So I'm drawing this triangle shape for the ear. Then of course we have to have the antlers for the reindeers, so I'm going to draw a straight line up and color it in dark. And you guys can have some little sticks sticking out of the main line. Then under the head, I'm going to draw a little collar. And then darken this oval shape all the way around. For the legs, I'm just going to do these little long U shapes. And I'm just going to do 4 in total, and I'm going to do 2 kind of just straight down, and then 2 moving forward. And lastly for this reindeer, I'm going to draw a little triangle for the tail at the back. Now I'm going to draw the string coming out from Santa's hand, and I'm going to connect it to the reindeer's collar. So usually Santa has more reindeer than this, but since we are running out of time, I'm just going to do 1, but if you guys want, you can draw as many as you want. Now we're going to move on to putting the whole scene together. So first I'm going to draw the moon in the back, so I'm going to go to the right side of this reindeer and draw a big circle in the sky for the moon. Now I'm going to draw some hills. So I'm going to draw the ground for everything in the front to sit on. So I'm going to the left side of this snowman and drawing this hill going behind him and behind everything else. Make sure you guys don't draw over the drawings, just go behind it. Then we have a nice hill for everything to sit on. Then in the back of the drawing, I'm going to draw some more snowy hills. And you guys can do this however you want. I'm just drawing this curve shape going down, then back up behind the hat, and then over. Just doing these free curvy shapes, as high or as low as you guys want. So now we have snowy mountains in the back. And for the final step of this winter wonderland, we just need to add some snowflakes. So there are a few ways you guys can draw snowflakes. I'll teach you guys a few. So for the first one, I'm drawing one line going diagonally to the right, then one down to the left, and one straight across. So we have 6 lines in total, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to go in between the V and draw an upside down V. so it's like a little diamond shape. Then I'm going to do the same on the next one, and I'm going to do these little diamonds all the way around. Now once we have this all the way around, we're going to go to one of the lines and draw a normal V in the middle, and then another one on top. And I'm going to do this for all the lines. So this snowflake is a little bit more complicated, but it'll really add to your piece if you guys want to take the time. Another way to draw a snowflake is a little bit easier. You can just do a straight line, make an X, and then another line across the middle for a simpler snowflake. Or you guys could even just do a little circle. Or you guys could do a mix of all of these, which is what I'm going to do. And you guys can do as many or as little as you guys want. So I'm just going to do these all over my page. And with that, your guys' Winter Wonderland scene is done. So thank you so much for joining. Again, this is Quick Draw, which is our online drawing class on Instagram Live every Thursday from 4 to 4:30. All of our episodes are posted on IGTV if you want to watch any more or if you missed anything. Don't forget to check out our online classes like Junior Renaissance and Little Monet, which are in the website in the link in our bio, or campcenter.org. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and see you guys next week. Bye!